I see. So you stand by the words that you used in describing
Abronye, obi emana custom yetia. I say Abronye.
What is the motivation? Very, very harsh words.
I have said it. I am not withdrawing it in any way. They can also write all the words and continue all the lies that they are telling. It won't change anything. Let's see who.
But these are deputy chiefs of staffs, and your description of them it doesn't sink.
You see that everybody most people in the MP, they are coming. Everybody is complaining. They're the same people who were insulting John Mahama in Itata. Somebody who rose through to become governor of Bank of Ghana, to become vice president. Somebody who became president from MP and moved on. Now, when you talk about certain things that are wrong, the same people turn around and say they are deputy chief of staff. You know me from Tete. And so I won't be pushed to say what I don't want to say on radio. It's not possible. I know my limits. And before I ever get angry, I know what I'm talking about. But I want Abuji Napo, especially, to come up and say that he wants to take some action, then I'll put him in his right place. And now, guys, I'm sorry, I'm a phone number. Me pomu amuye tobo no omo nkasa na abuna nkasa onu so nka bi na menche na de omo waye.
Na A+ we dey ni opa cafe beni
ade no nyina ne se ade bi question na se obi kanatama. You either go and ask the nipa say dey na ekoso obi to me can say you have access to Flagstaff House. It is a bidin ya kokatre kobisa, but obi a memene ne ya dan for me number there or no to me bisa say dey na ekono no so akot na Facebook no ko do attempt. Me say there are some people eduma na ayeye na ye ba power no sankrofo no mpete o mo say no ye better say yan kasa ye be cancer atem no essence say NDC di beka NDC for ye won ni to mo nyina mo bom mo ye ba ko aponcheni wu ye ni hu ne tenten entini yan kan ma aponcheni wu an se hu ne tenten. If anybody has an issue with me, the person can say that say A+ kwaya mpesi ye behu no be bia biem no mo yi omo politics no mo feel say omo twa sa na omo ankasa hu so omo ati achi anasa atene na ye duru ho a en ye behu.
Specifically, what was your role in Tia? Also, you say and I said
my role is that I'm a Ghanaian. I have every right to say what I want to say. You don't have to have a role. I don't know what your role is in my life. Why until our premier will be Thomasem and I say you agree or disagree with me. I have every right to talk about anything that I want to talk about.
But not to insult and to describe people in certain manners. It comes across as very unfair.
And they went and they are lying about me. Abronye has been able to tell everybody in Ghana that I make 3 million Ghana cedis from boss. Can you imagine? And what are you saying to him about that?
I asked the question, are you sure? Is that not the case?
Who be question, are you sure? Hello?
Yeah, meet you.
Also, will be a question. So,
yeah, knowing very well, sir, on this matters of box tennis and at a point in time it came up, and then you said that you don't want to be part of all these processes. What you with him, and then it comes back again. Say, Bosumi Biaunya, 3 million Ghana cedi. Are you not the best person to respond to that?
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine that somebody like Abronye, who is very close to everybody, who even knows for a fact, say, boss is not even giving more than 4 tracks to anybody in a week, can sit down and say that, I make 3 million Ghana cedis. And Abronye can sit down and say, I make 3 million Ghana cedis from boss. It is a common green channel because A+ the.
How much do you make, boss, every month?
I've never asked you how much you make when you are on radio. It's not a right question. You know that you are my big brother. You know me. You know I won't answer that question. So you don't have to ask the question.
But Musa, probably you are making good money. You know, but Makaze, 3 million Ghana cedis. So to clear you in a free it's simple. You are able to tell us.
What I'm telling you is that do your own calculation. I don't do more than 4 tracks a week. And even that one, you don't get it every week. So do your own calculation and come and tell me that has the man been fair himself? Go and do your own calculation and ask me.
So an admission that you work with Bost?
Of course. What is wrong with working? Since when did working become a crime?
Absolutely nothing wrong.
Uh-huh.
Why wouldn't you keep quiet for others to get this?
The young fan say, yeah, the Ghana GMPC mamia, some main far. Nanko for P.N.S. or more brea. And I said, no, maybe in Kuya. My costa them say, men for me, I made the intention to be on. Sana media from Pesa Ghana for because Obiena Wenya would be into no man cast a be of Yedina Dino BND own.
Anti-boy, specifically what?
That be maybe so say, one maybe so, one of the videos, we say, Opa says, in your cost Ghana and say, Obia, Winya BD, a pet, near Cosono, the big Coson and Yamenka,
the premise is that, sir, why did you party about?
I applied for a job that I got. Now I'm asking you that. Are you saying that immediately you get the job, shut up and chop? Is that what MPP came to power to do? I'm asking you.
But A+ between.
Oh, you are. I'm finding it difficult why you can't say yes.
Unfortunately, no. you are unable to ask me questions for me to respond. I am doing the questioning and you are doing the responses here. That's the
wait.
That's the unfortunate bit. Once you agree to talk to
let me make this one very clear.
That's the bit that you have to.
Let me make something very clear.
Unfortunately, where I sit, I'm unable to respond to your question.
You are not sitting in Parliament as the Speaker of Parliament. Don't let it get you. Let me make this very clear. There's so many people who have called me who want to talk to me about this issue. I am doing you a favor. I would not pick on any. I've not spoken. Leo Mens, I spoke on Happy FM, and I decided I won't speak to anybody until Dominic called me. And I said,
between me and you, as I said,
no, I want to make that very clear. Not me. Me, I will live on my feet. I will never live on my knee.
But knowing who you are,
what I'm saying is that when I walk catch me with radio, so when I walk catch me radio, so say because me call boss, now your mom me contract in Tino. Me who say BB ya mamma can to say MPP for yen shut up and chop when you be dear ye give men casabium.
Probably situated discussion on that score, yeah. That's another matter we can talk about. But my question is that said the minimum so sitieno. You just wouldn't come to do this write up. Eba Boa Ghana for say ye did 2 years share Deputy Chief of Staff and Sem. Now I'm having it difficult to repeat same words I would have to say. That's what I'm saying. So I didn't have a feather. No one more with that descriptions. Now what mean you say or my A and or my B. And now we say Omo Cafe and San was a back game.
Omo respond here. Omo respond here, then I'll take it from there. I didn't know one because Omo respond here. Now me throw my
but what can you assess response on there, bro?
Oh, so say the document is Abronye actually be there. The document be by on sign or the on sign or the
what kind men say money be?
Men kind na menya bit and bit.
Meti me akin kama.
Oh,
okay. Mami Jibre na menkin kan was dear Kwame A+. I have read with bemusement your infantile and opprobrious rant against my colleague and I. This is coming from Francis Asenso-Boachi. And which also seeks to question the judgment of the President Nana Akufo-Addo. This is quite regrettable given your avowed support for Nana Akufo-Addo's vision and commitment to accelerate the development of Ghana. We have work to do and in a hurry to alleviate the debilitating poverty that demeans our people. I genuinely expect all who profess to have the interest of Ghanaians at heart to dedicate themselves to the cause rather than engage in trivialities and attention-seeking stance. So that's the first bit. That all your efforts is aimed at gaining attention and you are engaged in trivialities. It moves on. As you may have noticed, in my limited interaction with you, and the word is limited interactions with you, the attainment of Akufo-Addo's vision remains a cardinal priority and paramount consideration in my dealings with all and sundry. I have applied myself diligently and professionally in discharging my duties both as political assistant to the President and Deputy Chief of Staff. My schedule in the dual capacity in which I serve His Excellency the President affords me neither the time or luxury to be planning elaborate schemes to fleece the good people of Ghana who have graciously given us a sacred mandate. Like you, many people contributed to our resounding electoral victory and remain eager to assist the government achieve its transformation agenda by building a resilient economy that provides fair and equitable opportunities for all. Yet, I must say that it is not everyone who has developed a nauseating sense of entitlement as you have unfortunately have. It's a shame that you have sheepishly used your social media platform and following to seek to besmirch my image and reputation simply to score some measure of revenge for my inability to accede to your request. I have endeavored in my social and political life to treat everyone with whom I have had the privilege of meeting, big or small, famous or not, with the utmost respect and reverence. May I reiterate to you, as I did in April, that I will not be intimidated by your vile attacks on my person or held to ransom. You have enormous potential. Please harness it more productively. I would earnestly urge you to use your time more judiciously to help move Ghana forward. Indulging in baseless accusations and unsubstantiated claims of corruption and arrogance is beneath you and frankly discredits you in the eyes of right-thinking Ghanaians. As the President noted at the just-ended MPP conference, he is willing and ready to look into any case of alleged corruption. You may kindly take up his generous offer and present your case to him. While I have this opportunity, allow me to echo the sentiments of President J. Kufuor. We need matured minds in our party and body politics. You will do well to heed the old age adage, a word to the wise is enough. A plus. This is just a revenge for somebody's inability to accede to your request.
Okay, so now I'm going to make it very clear to you. Between Asensu and myself, the person who has asked for more requests is him. I'm not going to tell you what request, but I'm putting it on your show. I'm making it very clear on your show. And I keep telling MPP people do not push me. Because me, I do what I want to do, and I do what I don't want to do. What I don't want to do, you can never get me to do it. Now, I'm saying it on your show that between me and him, if somebody has made request, I have made one request, he has made 10. I'm telling you. So, it is very unfortunate that these same people go and they try and say, Nana Akufo-Addo speaking, and so, to make people feel like they are doing that. I'm telling you that I want the president to hear that. If I've made one, Asensu has made 10. I want any MPP person to hear. So those going about and saying that, if last went to ask Asensu that he wants to print payslip, and I'm Ghana, you print payslip. So if he can write plain to me, when I'm writing on Facebook, I write one paragraph. I'm done. You write all the English to defend yourself. But I'm saying to you that if I have made one, he has made 10. So if the president calls him, he should tell the president that he has been making the request. That is what has brought this whole issue.
But what request could this be? You
won't get me. I said I'm saying it to Asensu. Everybody at Black Stars, everybody listens to radio. He has made the request that has brought this whole issue. So you go and tell the president.
That man oil supply in Biana.
Masa, my brother had any clue.
Because me chassis, so would mean and found because you couldn't not continue come over and
as a man, Monsieur, or no request, or we know or request in one the press release. Or no, he makes the request. That is what has brought this whole issue. It's based on a request that Asensu has been making. It's based on request that Asensu has been making. That is the issue that we are fighting about. And then he can say, I made one request. Yes, of course, I made a request. I asked Asensu to make a phone call. He makes all the requests.
Phone call too.
I won't tell you. I said I asked Asensu to make a phone call. He didn't make even the phone call. That is way back. And I've seen him and we have spoken. It's not something that I even think about again. It is way back. I don't even think about it. I don't even want it again. I don't want that phone call again. But he is the one that has been making all the requests that has brought all these issues.
What kind of request, Kwame?
I go and ask him. Everybody don't understand issues. And then you see people, immediately you see them, they wear their suits and their shoe, and they can write some long English. It makes everybody feel that, yes, everything they are saying is right. Me, I'm not a pushover. When John Mahama was the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, everybody in MPP, they were attacking him. They attacked They attacked everybody. Today, when we talk about Deputy Chief of Staff, you ask me that he's Deputy Chief of Staff. You know what people have said about John Mahama in this country.
Because when the president was then John Mahama, you did what we thought was right. You criticized one uniqueness about you, and they say, well, that's why I'm surprised.
Yeah, I've never insulted John Mahama.
That's why I'm saying one uniqueness about you, always criticize him. I remember those words very much, especially Obama multimedia platforms. So, two, my surprise again with Nkoma is that you are not that type, but for you to jump beyond that normal line, the A+.
Obi your request. And when the issue meaning aba. Na so kofa paper ne pen no trust me maybe your request. A request that I made like 3 months ago or 1 year cry. Then 1 year me ma forget to cry. Me hu me yedin komo. Me hu yedin komo over and over. Na sa sama ba ne ka wo se me be your request bi. Ayi nkofo koye jams wo e bitifi am ko kan. Yes because yam free class inti. Obia some money can yen some near way out. You have been making the request. The request is what has brought this whole issue that we are talking about. And then you go and sit down and write an article that says, I am making request. When I made that request 3 months ago and you didn't even do it, then you get Abronye to come and say, A+ makes 3 million Ghana from board and come Abronye.
Kwame, where the MC was in you now, so Obeha, meant to ask you. Request Ben Yakan was me. I think that you need watch about measure the name. So look at the person, you someone with their bro. I'm the better anyway. Okay, Benko. So we are Kwame A+, but Menko, and we came. And that's attitude A+ is a different A+. That's why make catch us the A+ I know. On found from my elbow and we are able and then so I or can ask him. So my difficulty this afternoon is on person can now person okay be jebi.
If from able it won't change anything. I've told you very simple that nobody can push me. I've said what I have to say. What I have to say, or what I have said, is what I want to say. Nothing will change. If Asensu, like, he should come and say that he didn't make any request, but it is me. It is always Newton's third law of motion, action and reaction. Look at the people who come on Facebook. Look at them. Today, you don't want anybody to talk. And they ask you, who are you? And who were you when you were talking about John Mahama and Misata? Who were you? All of a sudden, we have power. Everybody has a siren and V8. So now they are the big men. Now you can't even mention their name. What are you talking about? See, it's all of them. They say they have something they call Facebook army. I can defeat that army overnight. If all of them want to come, I will battle them I will go on and on and on with them. If they want this issue to end, they should call their people to order. Me, my love is on social media. You comment and I respond. That's what makes me happy. So if they want, they should go on and go and take 100 Ghana cedis and make noise. It won't change me. It won't change anything. I will tell you exactly what I want to tell you.
100 Ghana cedi.
As long as we can be, 100 Ghana, and I'm the buffet.